everybody, I'm Natalie with Let's Get Tuned, and in this video we're going to tune our body by focusing on stretching our hips and our legs. It's going to be a very relaxing and soothing practice with just 5 poses. So you might want to grab a towel or a strap if you have one, and maybe a blanket or a pillow. You might need it. Have it handy. Get yourself situated, and I'll see you on the mat. Find your comfortable seat. This whole practice will be on the floor. Just take a moment to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let anything from the day go. Exhale out the mouth. Couple more breaths before we begin. Inhale deeply. Let tension relax and release from the shoulders. Last one, maybe place your hands on your heart, sending some loving energy to yourself. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Our first posture is just this simple cross-legged position that we're in, and really cross at the shins so that your feet are out by the sides. Maybe move the flesh from under your tush, get nice and tall, and then we're just gonna gently start to fold forward. So folding forward gently, try to keep the spine long as you start. You'll start to feel it in that hip of whichever leg is in front. So notice if your right leg or your left leg is in front. We're going to switch after this. So come down as much as feels manageable to you. Once you go to your limit, you can round. If you have a blanket or a block, you can always prop that for your head to release any tension in the neck. And just long, deep breathing here. Filling up, exhaling out. We're just here on this side for a minute and a half. Just starting to say hello to the hips. And maybe you feel this very strongly, and maybe you don't feel it very much at all. But either way, just breathe and allow and invite the body to relax, the parasympathetic nervous system to switch on. And take a deep breath in here. See if you could sink a little deeper on the exhale. And then inhale, slowly walk yourself up and just switch which leg is in front. So for me, the left leg is in front now, crossing at the shins, readjusting so the sit bones are rooted, and just start to fold and crawl forward with that flat back to start. As you inhale, you can get long. As you exhale, allow the body to just melt. Notice that there might be differences between the two sides, and that's okay. Try not to let either of the sit bones pop up. Let them both be heavy and rooted into the ground. Let the breath be long and deep. No judgment of yourself or the posture. Just let it all go. Let the feet be flexed. You can even use your hands as fists to support the head if that feels good. Just gently inviting the body to open and relax without force or effort. And take a deep breath in. stay in the posture, take it a little further, deeper with the exhale. And then inhale, coming up. Then we'll go ahead and come into double pigeon or fire log. Let's start with the right leg on top. So bring the left shin parallel to the front of your mat, and then the right foot over the left knee. Both feet are flexed. So again, if you have a blanket or a block and you have this big gap here like I do right now, put a prop there, pillow. We'll be in this side for 2 minutes. Keep the feet flexed. And as you stay in the posture, you might notice that you need less support as the hip opens. If you would like to take this to a deeper sensation, then start to fold forward like we did earlier. You can fold forward any amount and still keep the energy of the sit bones going back and down. I'm going to stay upright, but do what feels good for you. Let the shoulders relax. Thank yourself for taking this time to stretch into the body. The hips hold a lot of tension. We're not expecting any releases. We're just inviting the body to soften. If it feels good, make some audible sighs on your exhale or funny exhale sounds. It's your practice. Keep the feet flexed. Notice if you can get deeper. Inhale deeply. Exhale, stay in the posture. Send the breath to that right hip. And then gently release. And come to the other side. So the right shin is parallel to the front of the mat. We have this sort of box shape. Both feet are flexed. And again, using any props you need. 2 minutes on this side. The props really help to let the muscles relax. We're not trying to stress them to stay in an upright position. We want to open and soften. So once you're in the position that feels accessible to you, settle in, close the eyes. Breathe long and deep. Every breath is like a little love note to your body, to your hip, whispering, I love you. Everything's okay. Imagine the tension like a curled fist in the hip, and with each breath it's just softening, it's uncurling, it's relaxing, it's releasing. The tighter it feels, the more you can imagine just sending the breath there and inviting that softness. As it feels good, you can fold forward or relax your prop. See if you could get deeper into the posture. It takes a second to open up these parts of the body. Working through this whole central area, all these muscles and joints are getting relaxed. Inhale deeply. stay in the posture, deepen, soften on the exhale, let go. And gently release. Maybe wiggle out the legs for a moment. And we'll come into cow face. So we'll start with the right on top. So bring the left knee forward and down. And if you have any knee sensitivity, this leg can just go out straight. Otherwise, bring it in if that's okay on the knee. And then bring the right knee, stack it right on top. So if you're really tight, this might be where you stop, making sure both sit bones are down. Otherwise, if you can, you're gonna bring that top knee, stack it right on top of the bottom knee. Feet are flexed. Really make sure both sit bones are anchored into the ground. And breathe here. 2 minutes each side. So there's plenty of options along the way, right? You can have this foot more close to the body, the knee higher if you need space. If your hips are really open, you walk the feet closer to the front of the mat as long as the knees stay stacked. Keep the feet flexed to protect the knee and ankle and foot. And then just breathe into this posture. I like to give myself a little massage on my hips right here, pushing the hip down to the ground. Your body will find little cheats. It'll lift up to ease the tension, but we're moving into that tension and we're softening it. Another option, you might want to deepen the posture by folding forward. I'm gonna stay up today, but whatever feels good for you, it might be different every day. Just deepen the breath and send that breath to that right hip. Imagine it could be flowing from the nose down to the lungs and then traveling deeper still, going into that right hip. And like a little vacuum dust buster, just cleaning out any debris, tension, stuck emotions, and the exhale brings it right back out. Just clearing that space. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, sink deeply into the posture. Let the sit bones be heavy. And unwind. You can get fancy or be gentle. We'll take the right knee down first, left knee on top. And you might need to actually lift your butt up and scoot it to the right. So make sure you're not sitting on the back foot. I'm a little tighter on this side, so my feet aren't going to be going too far forward. Again, any pressure on that bottom knee, straighten out the bottom leg. We're here for 2 minutes, so settle in, feel both sit bones equally pressing into the ground. Imagine energetically like they're tree roots growing from each sit bone. And they're going down into the earth, into the soil. They're rooting you down. Maybe massage your hips, your body, any part, your feet, your legs. This is your practice. Tuning the body in whatever way it needs to be tuned today. Each day is different. So just honor that. If you want to go deeper, you can fold forward. Some days that might feel good, or maybe for different sides. Each side is a little different. Let the breath be long and deep. Send that loving breath into that hip, saying, I love you, body. Even I love you, tension and stress. You're teaching me how to let go. Loving all parts. Inviting any sounds or hums or sighs of relief on the exhale. Relax the jaw, the shoulders. Breathe in so deep. Exhale. And unwind. Okay, we're going to come laying down for this last part. And if you have a strap, grab that. If you don't, a towel, a shirt, anything will work. And if you don't have a strap, you could still do this without a strap. It just feels extra nice with a strap. And we'll start by taking the right foot into the strap and reach it up. And we'll take the strap or the towel, whatever you have, into the right hand. Put the left hand on the left hip and just start to make big circles. Might hear some popping. That's okay, as long as there's no pain. Everything is all good. Just use the full mobility of the hips. A few more times in this direction. And we'll come back up and just take the strap into the other hand and switch directions. Let the foot and the leg be loosey-goosey. You're not trying to use a lot of muscular control. You're just trying to open it up. Come back to center. Take the strap, pull your leg in as far as feels good. Keep the left foot flexed. And then gently release the strap, bring the leg down. Lay there for a moment, just feel the difference between the sides. No need for you to switch. All right, left leg. Strap it up, bring the strap into the left hand on right hip. Big circles. It's normally if we're sitting down all day or we're walking, we're keeping the same direction of movement. So right now we're opening up. We're using the full range of motion in this ball and socket joint. It should feel really nice. Maybe it feels strange, and that's okay. Just keep practicing and see how it opens up. Come to center. Take the strap to the other hand and just switch directions of your circle. One direction usually feels a little more release, but just notice both sides. And come up, choke up on the strap, bring the leg in, flex the bottom right foot, and take the strap off. Extend both legs out, just pause for a moment. Feel the length, the energy. Gratitude for this body, gratitude for this moment that we're taking. All right, last posture, happy baby. So we're gonna take the legs in. We're gonna take the arms on the inside and grab the outsides of the feet. Now, it can be easy to have a tendency to lift the hips up. Try to pull the hips down so that your sacrum is on the floor. And just relax into this posture. We'll be here for about a minute and a half. If it feels good to you, you can rock side to side. Maybe you would like to play with straightening one leg out or both legs out. Try to keep that tailbone going down and forward, sacrum on the floor. And then try to settle into some stillness for the last little bit here. Pull the knees into the armpits. Feel the stretch in the thighs. Maybe you want to give a little laugh or a chuckle and this happy baby, right? Life is silly. We won't take it too seriously. Sometimes a smile will just send that message to the brain that everything's okay. Take a deep breath in. Make a silly sound on your exhale. Let go of the feet. Hug the knees into the chest. And then extend the legs out wide. Take up room like a star. Arms wide, feet flop. Shavasana. So take as long as you need here. We'll stay here for about a minute because it's tempting to just stop right now and move on, but try to stay for at least a minute with us. If you'd like to do a seated meditation, it's a good time. Or maybe after this, you'll just hop into bed, or you'll move on with your day. Take a deep breath into the belly. Fill it up like a big Buddha belly. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Fill, fill, fill. Exhale. And staying as long as you need to, or rolling to your side to come up. See if you can have a few moments in a seat. This is where I will leave you. Thank you for joining me, and thank yourself for giving your body this nice little tune-up. And if you've enjoyed this practice, please like, share, subscribe, or leave a comment below. Let me know what you enjoyed, or let me know what you would like to see or practice, and I'd love to make a video for you. Thank you.